Hi, I'm Evan Aidman, and in this video discussion of personal injury practice in Philadelphia, I want to talk about the fact that Philadelphia is in the five-county area. And each of the five counties has its own set of rules. And if you're going to practice, you've got to understand the differences between how the various counties operate. Now, you frequently have a choice of counties as a plaintiff's lawyer. Sometimes you can file in Philadelphia or Montgomery County. Sometimes you can file in Delaware or Bucks County or maybe even Chester County. And then you have to make a choice. Sometimes your choice is absolute. Sometimes your choice can be attacked by the defense. But what plaintiffs' lawyers do, of course, is choose Philadelphia because the verdicts are best there, and also because for most of us, the procedure in Philadelphia is the most familiar. Since we're filing in Philadelphia every chance we can, we're most familiar with procedure in Philadelphia, which makes things a lot simpler. But you've got to be able to navigate the system in all five counties, not to mention all the other counties in Pennsylvania that are close by or that you wish to file in. And if you're practicing in New Jersey or if you're practicing in federal court, those have their own sets of procedures. So it's a bit of a daunting task. If you're a lawyer, my first piece of advice to you is join a trial lawyers listserv, because you'll get your questions answered by other lawyers, and you're going to need to know procedure in for each county that you practice in, and calling up the court to find out how do I do this, how do I do that, can be helpful, can be very helpful, but can also be problematic. A lot of times you might catch an attitude from court personnel. The first words out of their mouth is counselor, and then they're going to put you down because they're like, they're feeling like, here's a big lawyer making big bucks and they're just a civil servant, and they're going to give you a little bit of grief. And who are you to come asking me for help? You're the lawyer, you ought to figure it out. So you join a listserv, and the listserv will answer your questions in many cases on how you navigate Montgomery County's system versus Delaware County's system. Some of them have e-filing them. Some of them have mandatory e-filing. Some don't have e-filing at all. Different costs depending on what you're filing in each county. Some there's no cost for filing a motion. Some you got to pay $57. So you got to know all this stuff. And obviously you don't keep it all in your head. There's too much information, but you got to know where to go to get your answers. There's much more to talk about on this, but that's, part one of the differences between the various counties. Hope you got something out of it. If you'd like to talk about it, I'm at 610-642-7676.